So these are descriptive questions, and then we will take the short, that is MCQs and fill in the blanks, etc. So that we understand the content here, concept here, then we go to these short ones. What is the difference between ordered list and unordered list? List means one by one. Not in one line, not paragraph wise, not with comma. It's one by one in new line. This is a list. Blue, red, green, yellow is written, but it is 1, 2, 3, 4. If I write it blue, comma, red, green, it won't be so fascinating. So better is to have list. So this content which I have written, or which is you are witnessing, why not to give the name 1, 2 or some figure in front of it, so that there are different two sets of things you need to learn. So ordered list is the list one by one where you have numbers or counting. Or unordered list, you don't have counting, but still you can see that these are one by one content. So unordered list classifies the data items, whichever you are putting, have equal importance. That is, there will be no data items with ranking. They are identified by certain symbol. For example, here you have certain thing written here. Don't go into the thing. Just understand that one by one 4 lines are written and they have equal importance. They have an arrow sign. They can have a round sign. They can have a triangle sign. It can have a disc sign in front of it. It can have a triangle. It can have any sign which is possible in this tag. Basically, it's a UL tag, unordered list, UL tag. So whatever you give UL tag, the shape equals something, and that's going to be what it is being seen. But the main thing you need to understand is that it may be a square, circle or disc. It is. But when we are ordering, that is, that where is C, it is third character. 1, 2, 3. 3 comes before, after 2, and 2 comes before 3, like this. So you have an ordered list where you want to rank, where you want to give the number, but it has to be a list one by one in new line. So order list will have numbers. They are ranked. They are ranked in terms of numbers. They are ranked in terms of Roman letters or also the alphabets. Also, alphabets can also be used. These are Roman numbers I am showing you. These can be numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. They are called as decimal because these are decimal counting numbers. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Why are we calling them as decimal? Deci means 10. So 0 to 9 you can count, 0 to 9, and all other numbers are actually the combination of these 0 and 9. Here you are seeing upper alpha, lower alpha. What is upper alpha? Capital alphabet, A, B, C, D. You can also have a lower alphabet, that is small a, small b, small c. That is also a list which is ordered. So you know that B comes after A, C comes after B, and B comes before C. So there is an ordering. That is why we have a tag OL, order list. Distinguish between href and name attributes of a tag with the help of each. A web page is what? It has links, hyperlinks. A web page is only about content and links. So href is basically the anchor tag has href, and it is nothing but hypertext reference. You're going to give you the link or the address or the content indication where you want the user to go when he presses this content. Okay, so it's an anchor tag. So if you press on the web page, my sample page, if you see here, then when you press this my sample page, it will take you to http www.example.com. So you can have a relative address also, you can have a absolute address depending upon you're using the page of your website only or you're using the page of some other website. For example, here if you see A is the anchor tag, it's a container tag, so you have to end it also. href is www.w3.org. It will take you outside your content website. When you press website of W3C, it will take you some other website. So href is the address, is the point, is the link, and when you put some click me or something here, that will be only shown, nothing else will be shown, only click me will be shown when you run in the web browser. And when you click this click me, it will take you to some other page, or also to the content in your website, or in that page only you can go to some other place. You can move along the page through this href. So there are multiple use of this anchor tag. So we have a name attribute which is in anchor tag. So the attribute takes the value as string. This is hello, I'm giving an example. So this helps in linking a specific section which is in the web page being named. So if you are giving a web page and you don't want to go to the start, but you want to start to take the user to certain, say the page is very long, and you want to take the user to a specific position, say to some sales section of a sales order setup. So that is called a named anchor. The purpose of the name is that another anchor can link to the named anchor. So when somebody presses sales order setup, it's going to be sales selection specific, because you cannot think that the user knows everything. You have to guide him. That is how the programming or the website making is done. You have to guide him where he has to go. So inside a page where actual content is there, you can link that using name. When you want to open a page, that is through ref, and through name, specific point. Define definition list with the help of suitable examples. So let me change it. This is list. Okay. So definition list is what? You have seen various books, dictionary, your textbook, anywhere you will see, you will write in Google what is the meaning of this? Say anything you want, anything, Satan, or what is the meaning of coffee, or say milk. So what is the meaning? What is the meaning of this? When you type this in Google, it will show you that word down below, and there will be a meaning showing that what is the meaning of this, and it will also refer to which dictionary is giving you this particular definition. So sometimes you just want in your web page, you want to show the word and show the definition. It's always required. So for that you start a list. That is definition list, and this list is only for definition, DL. So you start with DL, it's a container tag, so you have to end it also. Now you want to show that what is the word you want to show the meaning. So you will use DT. Then you want to give the definition, actual definition of that particular word. Then you will come inside DD. DL is the whole list. That is, now the word and definitions are coming inside this. In dictionary, you will see different words, and different words have different meanings. So DL is about that something which is coming is a definition list. Then DT means that this is the term whose meaning is going to come, which has to be kept into DT. DT is what? This tag defines the term name. Then you have DD. This describes each term. So let me give you one more example. DL. So definition list, start end. Then you have DT, that is your time. This term name, definition term. So this will be the word whose definition is being followed now, is going to come. So we have coffee and milk. These are in DT. So these are two words whose definition will be shown. And what about coffee? Definition DD. Inside, below coffee you see DD. That is the definition of coffee is there. Below milk you see DD, which is white cold milk, which is actually the definition of this milk. Which three tags are used to create definition list? So we just saw, first of all, we have DL. So we have DL and DL. That means there is a definition list we are trying to deal with, and we are going to write this definition list. Then you need to show which is the term you are going to define. What is the term? So it's better always to write this DT in one line. I'll just change it. I'm just trying to show you how this framework works. So DT, that means you are going to give in this. So I'm just, and these are container tags. So you have to close it every time you use it. So this DT, and inside this you have DD. That is the date. That is the DT defines the term name, and then you have to give the definition. DD describes each term. So dd is definition description. So I'm just cancelling this. I'm writing it in one line. dt / dt. Again, dt / dt. So here you are going to give the word, and word say atom. You want to give the definition of atom. You want to give the definition of molecules. Write the definition of molecules. So what do? You have to write the definition now. So that will come under dd. dd is definition description. dt was for definition term. dl was for definition list. So now just put this d and definition description you have to give. Atom, you know the definition, or even if you know, you have to understand that the definition is going to come. So when this is going to be printed, the browser will work. It will be shown like this: atom, then some definition. I'm not writing the definition, molecule, and then the definition. This is how you are going to see it when you run this code which I just showed you. So these are the three tags used to create definition list, DL, definition term, DT, DD is for definition description. So the first one is definition, this description, a definition list, then you have definition term, and finally the line content is definition description. Differentiate body background and image tag. So what does it mean? Image is for showing an image, and body background is showing the background for the page. So body background, if you have a website, if you have a page, you have certain pages. So let us say WP web page we are taking, one of the web page we are taking. Now you want to show that the body, I don't want to, by default it will be white. You don't want to be it white. You want to show certain color, a common color, say red, yellow, green, or any color. Now for that you will use body background equals to the color. That is, body background equals to some color or some image. Now I'll come to that image later, but body background equals the color, say red or green, whichever color you want to give. That color will be taken up by this web page. Okay, green will come, red will come. But now you want to show on the background an image. You don't want to show a color. Eventually there will be a color, white color, if you don't give anything. But if you want to show your picture or some say watermark behind this page, whatever the content will come, you need to have a background content or image. For that you'll use this background equals to some image. See, body background equals to certain image, and this image will be shown to the page, whole page, not to one part, but because we are talking about the whole body of the web page, it will be shown. Okay. So now you can give the color also, it depends on you, and you can also give the image which will be shown. So color or image, both you can give here. So this is the basic difference between body background and image. Image is basically for showing image. So this img source will be some certain image. This image tag will be used to show image at any part. You can take one part, two part, any part of image. If I relate this image img with body, it will show to whole body. Your school address, web address is www.littlebirds.com. You want to create a link to this website from your web page. Write the HTML code you will use to do this. For that you have to use anchor tag. Which tag? Anchor tag. It's a container tag, so you have to end it even. Then you have to write this href, that is the reference, and inside this, because my school is basically what you are going to click and it will take you to this particular website. Difference between A as an anchor and A as a link. So A gives you, dual benefits. Same page, anchor tag you use, something you write inside, it means the reference you give for certain link or page, it will take you to that page. So basically anchor tag is for navigation, either outside your website, either inside your website. So anchor can be used as an anchor and also as a link. So if you take an anchor A and you give href, and here it will come some website or some page. This page can be even your page of your own website only. That is how we navigate through our website. Home, about us, contact us, like this. So this is a container tag, so you have to close it. Okay. Now you can also go to one part in a single page. Anchor tag can take you to different part of your single page. What I'm trying to suggest is you don't have to write href as a link. You can go to another content also. Same page. Create an order list of the name of the subject you study in school. So what we'll do, first of all, order list is created by OL. Unordered list is created by UL. So start OL, start end OL, that is a container tag, so you have to have a forward slash ending it. I'll take 3 of them. So li list, first member of the list is P, physics for physics. Second member in the list will be C for chemistry. I'm just writing it short to make it, we have to move fast. Then maths. So li, M for maths. So this is the list which is being shown because it's an ordered list, and we have not given any say attributes to this OL here. It can be in alphabet, it can be Roman, it can be numbers, but you haven't given any attribute to this OL. So it will be shown 1, 2, 3 by default. So 1, 2, 3, first will be P for physics, C for chemistry, M for maths. So you have to give all the subjects you have. I'm just showing you an idea how to do this. Name and explain the various attributes of UL tag. UL is for unordered list. You want the content should come in different lines, one by one, and they have to be given equal importance. So in unordered list, 1, 2, 3 ABC, 1, 2, 3 will not be there. Please understand, unordered list, no ranking, no numbering. It will only be shapes. That shape will signify that all the content will have equal importance. It can be a square, it can be a disc, it can be anything which is allowed for the attribute of UL tag. So in UL tag, you will write type, you can write square, you can write disc, you can write, if you don't write anything, it will be this one, okay? A filled round circle. And now you can just give the list members. So li, and they all are the container tag, so you have to end it also. Li, and now you can give the content here, and that will be shown in one by one. For example, I have an example for you. So these attribute is very important because it will decide what kind of shape you are going to see, because shape is the key here. Shape is the key. So here li, so there are certain 5 things are written here, from tutorials to videos, and it's an unordered list. So this is how it will be shown, because there is no shape, there is no type which is signified or being given here. So it will be 5 contents one by one with a round circle, filled circle. How can we set the color of text that acts as a link in a web page? Explain with the help of an example. So the color of the text acting as a link. So this is very important. We have, say, a list, and then we have certain content written here, say India, and say Pakistan, PAK for Pakistan, and Bangladesh, BANGLA for Bangladesh. Now the user comes, and when he comes, he sees all this link. You haven't clicked and you haven't hovered or bring the mouse over any of these content. So what will happen? It is by default what color it will be seen. These are all links, these are all hyperlinks. That is, if you click it, it will take you somewhere to another page or same page, another place. So India, Pakistan, Bangladesh. Now you want to, by default, what is seen? So it will be red. How I know? Because there is an example. You want to put it red. So just say link equals red. Link equals red. You don't want to change anything now, red. Now if somebody clicks India, now when he clicks India, he will go to some other place, it will be taken to some other page. Now he comes back now, he has worked and he forgot which link he clicked. So when he come back, how do he know that he has already clicked India? That is, this link will change into yellow. And when this will change to yellow, when anybody come back, he knew, oh, India, I have already clicked, so I don't have to go click this again. Because we are dealing with multiple links normally. So when I take, the third thing is, when I take the mouse over any of this link, the color changes. That is, now this is highlighted. So that highlighting is the active link, and which will be in green in this case. So when you have active link, when you hover your mouse on whichever link, it will change into yellow or green or red. It depends on your choice. So the colors can be changed. Here we have active link as green. V-link is you have already visited, and by default, whenever you haven't done anything, the links will be shown in red. So these are small, short questions. We'll start with the multiple choice questions on HTML. What is the correct HTML command for inserting an image? So if you have a web page, you want to insert an image at some point, some place, or even on the background, then what you are going to use? For that, we are going to use img, not image, img, and not reference. It will be source, src source. So you have img, this is a tag img, then source, that is the path you want the image to be picked up. That is, we are assuming that this image is in the same folder where this web page is. Sometimes you make a folder called image and then you call it, so you have to give a proper path. It can be relative, it can be absolute as well. Then you have to end this. So img src equals the image name with the path if applied. This is what the answer is, C. Not image, not href, okay? Which one of the following is the list type that will create a bulleted list? Bulleted list means there will be no ranking, 1, 2, 3, A, B, C or Roman. So there will be no numbering. So this is an ordered list. Bulleted list means you need unordered list. You need unordered list. UL, this is how you start and type. You can give disk, square, circle like this, and then this is a container tag, so you need to end also. Inside this, the content will be one by one written in li. This is also a container tag. Which HTML tag is used to render text as italics? So italics means some tilted, the word will come tilted, angled it will come. So this is italic like this. Italicized it will be. So what we will do here, this B is for bold, I is for italic, and C is not defined, so I will be the answer. So it's a container tag, you need to end it also. It's a container tag, not an empty tag. We can view the source code of HTML in. See, if you put or do some extra effort, you can show it in all these. But by default, or naturally, the source code can be shown in Notepad. Even the code can be written in Notepad. We have gone up to Notepad++, and there are various Dreamweaver, etc. There are so many options available where you can see WYSIWYG kind of content. Means you write and you will see how it will be shown in the web page. But the basic is Notepad. You can see in Notepad. BCD, there can be option, but they're not by default. Okay, so Notepad or Notepad++ is the correct answer. To wrap the text to the next line, the tag used for. So you need to have a next line. Basically, it's a /n of programming. Next line you put enter. So that enter, how do you show it in your HTML? Enter. So that will be BR. That is, the next line will come. If you put BR, the next line will come in the just below the previous line. So it's for a line break. Now give one line code for the following. So we'll use the HTML to put this code wherever it is required. So for that you need title in order to make the title. This is the image, this is your web page. So here this will come on the top. So I'll just write it in short, my school web page. So this will come here. The title. How to do this? Let me show you the whole idea. This HTML will start, the HTML will end. And then inside this we have two parts. As we know, two parts of the HTML, head and then the body part. So head you start, head you end. And then Then you start body, then you end the body as well. Okay. Now inside head you are going to write title. Title won't come inside body. Title will come inside head. Here you will write title. Here it's a container tag, so you need to end as well. And inside this you are going to write this my school web page. You can take this and write it here. To change the background color of web page to blue. So background color to blue or any color, we'll write body BG color equal blue. So you need to convert this page whole to some color. The BG color is background color. BG color, so you are putting blue here, and you can put a hexadecimal number or if you know the name of the color, you can write name. So the hexadecimal color vary from 0000000 to FFFFFF, from black to white. 0 is for black, F for white. To insert a horizontal line of yellow color. So horizontal line comes with HR. HR is for horizontal rule. That is ruler line, it will come. Okay. Now, when you want to show this line in any color, so you can add an attribute to this HR. That is color equals yellow, color equals red, color equals any color. So HR is for horizontal rule, and now you want to give a color. For that, you can give a proper color here. HR is not a container tag, it's an empty tag, so you don't need the ending one. To insert an image, pick one.jpg onto web page. So img, we have already seen this question just now, img, src and the image name. And this image name should come with the path if the image is not in the same folder where this web page will be seen. Right? So you have to change the path as well. To insert the list as given below, so we have here 3 names and you need to show them in a list. So since it is not given ordered or unordered, but you can see 1, 2, 3, that means it is ordered, it is ranked, it has some order. So ordered list, you will start OL, ordered list. So when you have OL, that means 1, 2, 3 by default it is going to come. But you need to give it in want this to should come in a list with small Roman. So for that type equal to be small I you have to use. For capital you will use capital I. Okay. So capital I, if you would have chosen capital I, it will be capital this 1, capital 2, capital 3 in Romans. So this is the 3 content you have to give inside L. OL is a container tag, so you have to end also. Li is container tag, you have to end it also. Okay, find the list given below, pick the correct answer. So correct answer you have to choose from here. And some of the questions are interrelated as well. This attribute defines the size of the text in the font element. So when you give font, you can specify the attribute of font. Font is how the word or the characters will be seen, appearance. For that, what we are going to give here, it will be size. Okay, remember last question is related to this. So size, the attribute changes the background color of a web page. It is BG color, background color. This tag displays a text in italic, that is I. This element identifies the document as an HTML document. So HTML will say, if you have XML, you will put XML tag. So here we have HTML, the answer is HTML. This element defines the HTML header and does not affect the appearance of the document. So that is HEAD, head. Head you give title, some link to the hyperlinks, etc. or some link to the CSS, etc. This you do. This element is used to insert a line break with extra spaces in the starting. So you want to go give some extra spaces, that will be a paragraph form. So whenever you write a paragraph form, it will start with, the line will start with some spaces. That is a tab or a multiple tab. So this is how this paragraph will be, the content will be in the form of a paragraph. P it will be. This element changes the color of the visited link. So V link is visited link. A link is active link. Link is simple link. Default color. So V link is the answer. This is visited link. Okay. The element displays text or character in this specific style and size. So it will be font. As I said, the A and H are related, so it will be font. So in font you give size. So this is how the answer is going to come. Font is the answer. Okay. Size you have to change. So font, size, font is a tag. Inside this various attributes are there. Some size also and other things also can be given.